outside. So we are cooking pilau. So you can see right behind me, someone is cooking. So I'm gonna show you the process from the beginning up to the end. So don't forget to subscribe, okay guys? Join me. This video today is gonna be a bit long, so please watch, comment, and I'd love to hear from you guys, okay? Okay, so you can see here in the video, we are going to cook pilau. We call it pilau, but actually it's rice that has been cooked. It's a very popular dish, and it's really popular along the coastal region of East Africa, that is Kenya and Tanzania. The reason why is during the 18th century, Arabs came along the coastal region, you know, during the slave trade, and of course during the spice trade. So most of the Arabs, they got married along the coastal region, so their food it has been embraced in Africa, in Mombasa, in the East African region. So pilau is literally an Arabic food. It's very popular, and most of the time we like to cook it during a special occasion like birthday, weddings, or during funerals, etc. So right now you're seeing that's hot oil. They've put onions and also a bit of coriander and a bit of pilau spices. So right now he's just mixing it up. So what I want to tell you guys is this is traditional way of cooking. This is what our great grandparents have been doing it. So we have embraced it, and we are literally doing it and applying it in our everyday lifestyle. So we're using firewood. It's very popular way of cooking along the area. Why? Because it's cheap, it's affordable, and yes, firewood is available everywhere. So this is our backyard, my home backyard. This is a family function, so we decided to just go in the backyard and we start cooking pilau, because we were doing a family function, and everybody you see around me is a family member, or is a friend, is a close family friend, or a guest that we have invited for this function. And what I'm just describing is basically what is commonly done in most of the local families in Kenya, East Africa, or should I say in African culture, and I think the world at large, because you usually have family functions, you usually invite your friends, your close friends, family, and all the people close to you. Anyway, so right now is just mixing up all the ingredients that are usually necessary, and then later on he's gonna pour water and then wait for it to be boiled. Then once the hot water is boiled, then he's gonna add rice, and then from there he's gonna put a lid on, and then once it's ready, then it's gonna be served. As you can see in the video, you'll see all the process. So that's meat. It's cow meat actually. So they're placing it in that we call it kikapu. It's a sisal bag, as you can see there. Yeah, it's traditionally used, usually put in that it's pouring the meat inside the hot oil, which has a mixture of onions, has a mixture of coriander, then a bit of spices, pilau spices, you call that, and then he's gonna mix it up. All right, he's adding a bit of salt. Yeah, so everything that he's doing is literally correct, because I also know how to cook pilau, but I can't cook like 50 kilograms of rice or 100 kilograms of rice. I just can't cook that amount because it's so big, it's so huge. Can you look at that sprayer? Now imagine trying to cook 100 kgs of rice. That's a lot. Just holding that, we call it mwiko in Swahili. You see the wooden handle is using to mix the rice. Yeah. That one is very it's heavy in itself, and they're now trying to mix 50 kilograms of rice or 100 kilograms of rice. That's heavy. It's a lot of work. So right now they're trying to remove the rice from the bags, and then they're going to wash it, and then once they wash it, then of course they're going to pour it inside the ingredients, the other ingredients, that is the meat, the hot oil, and other spices you have seen there. What you see in the sprayer, that is basically all the ingredients that you need to make pilau, and it looks delicious, to be honest. All right, so yeah, so he's pouring water because it's very important. You need water to cook the meat and also to cook the rice. So right now, for the first thing it does is basically pouring water into the meat, and the meat and the water is gonna boil up. So in the process, the meat is gonna be cooked, and then once the water is hot, it's boiled, then now you can pour in the rice later on. And in the process of the water being so hot, boiling, then of course the rice is gonna be cooked, and in the process, after you wait like for 10-20 minutes, then the rice is gonna be ready, and you can serve to customer. I mean, you can serve to the guests and family members during the function. So the person who is literally cooking is somebody we had. He does this type of work. He's usually employed, or should I say hired by people during functions. So he comes in, he cooks for you, and then you pay him, and then he leaves. So the reason why he's put that mabati, or should I say the metal you're seeing there or beside the fire, is basically to block the wind, because it was so windy that time, and when it's too windy, it means the fire is gonna blow on all direction, and then of course it's gonna be very dangerous, and of course the food will not be cooked properly. So literally this is just a safety measure at the same time to ensure the food is well cooked. So it's adding firewood to make sure there's enough fire that is gonna cook the food. So it's adding more fire to the, okay, so you can see in the video. Yeah, so I know some people are going to ask me how much is he charging. It depends on how many kg, or should I say how many kilograms of rice you're going to cook, you know. So remember, the more rice you cook, the more kilograms you're going to cook, of course the higher the price it's gonna be. So right now he's pouring the rice inside the kikapu. The kikapu, you can see, is what he's pouring in the rice. So he's gonna traditionally wash the rice. This is a method of washing rice that has been passed from generation to generation, from our great parents up to now. So we've embraced the culture, and we are applying it up to today. So guys, where you're watching this video, I'd like to hear from you guys. If you have any questions, any comment, I'd love to hear from you guys. And please don't forget to subscribe. For those who are, okay, now you see the way he's pouring, the way he's washing that rice is just to make sure it's properly washed thoroughly. So you're pouring water, and just to make sure the rice is properly washed. All right. Yeah, so it's gonna pour water several times. Then after that, once once he makes sure that the rice is clean, then now he's gonna pour the rice inside the hot water. Remember the boiling water that we had put inside the meat? Yes, that's where he's gonna pour the rice. And then once it's ready, then it's gonna mix all the ingredients together. They come in together, and leave it to be ready, and then serve the customer. I don't know why I like saying the customer, and serve it to the guest. I think I know why, because most of the time, most of my daily activities, I serve customer. That's the reason why. Alright, he's gonna continue the process until it's finished. So guys, if you're watching this, please subscribe to my channel, drop your comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Okay, so he's gonna continue doing this until he's satisfied that the rice is clean. Then once he's satisfied with that, then he's gonna pour the rice inside the hot boiling water, which you can see at the back of the video, as you can see in the video. All right, so like I told you guys before, the coastal region of Mombasa, or should I say the Indian Ocean region, there are so many aspect, or should I say tradition, that we have copied from the Arabs. Why? Because when they came during the 18th century, they really intermarried with the Bantus, and we have descendants and people who look like Arabs, to be honest, along the coastal region, along the Indian Ocean. And some of them will tell you they have relatives in Oman, in Dubai, and all this stuff, because they can trace literally their family tree. Anyway, so what happens is we embrace the food, the Arabic food, the way they talk, even the religion, and of course the way we worship. All these aspects, we have them along the Indian Ocean coast, that is along the Indian Ocean, that is the East African region, Tanzania, Uganda, Tanzania, and of course Kenya, and of course Dar es Salaam. If you go along to Zanzibar, all those regions, believe you me, they have a lot of Arabic influence. From the way we talk, some words we have borrowed from Arab. The foods that we eat, we have borrowed from Arabs. The religion that we have, because along the coastal region they are mostly Muslim, is the majority religion. Yes, we got that also from the Arabs during the 18th century. And even the way we dress up, we also got that from the Arabs. We like along the coastal region, along the Indian Ocean, we like dressing long, conservatively, wearing long flowing dresses. We call them deras. And also it's as a result, also because it's very hot along the coastal region, along the Indian Ocean, so we like wearing flowing dresses that are going to allow you to move around, and also allow you to be comfortable in your dressing. Anyway, so right now they are putting rice inside the sufuria. As you can see there, he has finished washing the rice, and this is all part of the tradition that we embrace from our great grandparents. Traditionally, you will have seen us using a 3-stone jiko, or should I say fire. So because of the modernization, right now we're using a metal, as you can see there, but actually originally we were meant to use 3-stone fireplace, where we put three big stones, and then of course you put the sufuria, and then you start cooking. You can see the fire is very hot, and it's windy. As you can see, the way the wind is, the fire is moving from all different directions. So right now he's mixing all the ingredients together. The rice is inside the water. The water is boiling. There's oil inside. There's meat inside. There's pilau spices. There's coriander. There's onion. All that are going to be mixed, and then he's gonna wait until all that water is boiled. And then the rice, there's no water inside the rice completely, and then he's gonna seal the whole place, and in the process the rice is gonna be ready. You'll see everything during the video as you continue watching. All right, so he's poured water in that metal so that to reduce the heat, because it's very hot. Even me, as I filmed this video, I was moving away from the fire because it was very hot, and I was feeling a bit suffocated, and also standing at a safe distance because it's for safety reason. So trying to, you see the way he's moving, that spade, the wooden spade, he's using the metal spade. We usually use the wooden spoon, but him is using the metal spoon. You can see there at the back, you can see the wooden spoon there being on the stand. Yeah, so he's going mixing that 50 kilograms of rice, or should I say 100 kilograms of rice. It's usually a lot. It's heavy, and even if I try myself, I know I will not be able to. I tried, I know I won't be able to, and it's usually it's heavy. Let me not lie, it's heavy. I can cook rice, I think 1 kg, 2 kilograms, I can cook very comfortably. Even 3 kilograms of rice, I can cook very comfortably. But more than that, like 5 kilograms or 10 kilograms, it's a bit heavy for me. But with practice, I know for a fact I can do it. Yeah, so like I said, during family functions, or should I say any functions whatsoever, he's available. He usually offers services, so you pay him a certain amount of money and he cooks for you. He's very professional, and he's been doing this type of work for a couple of years now, so meaning he has experience. So he's gonna do this type of he's gonna mix it up, the ingredients, as you can see, until we see all that water you see inside the rice, until all that it disappears. Should I say disappear, or should I say it evaporates? Then once it evaporates, it will only leave the rice plus the other ingredients in it. Then now you'll know the rice is cooked. All right, then you'll know the rice is cooked. Okay, so I'm busy trying to show you guys like, hey, I'm in the video, so that you know for sure I took the videos myself. All right, so he's waiting for for the water to evaporate, and this video is very long, guys. So you have to forgive me for that. But I wanted to show you every detail of how we cook pilau the traditional way, so that you enjoy this video. And please drop your comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Tell me where you're watching this video from, which country you are you watching from, and of course, if you have any comments whatsoever, please let me know. Even if I get a small encouragement from someone, there's somebody who left me a message say, oh, I can see you're being hardworking. I know your channel is taking longer to grow, but please keep up doing it. And that message really motivated me, and it kept keep the fire boiling in me, like I can do this. All right, as you can see, you see that water is evaporating, it's heating up. You can see, yeah, there's a difference. Now you see the rice is like coming up and the water is evaporating. That's mean the rice is cooked. You see, it's trying to see the rice, is it cooked or not. Yeah, so once you see the water has evaporated and you can see rice is remaining, so we're gonna repeat this process until all that water has evaporated. Now you see there in the video that like the water has evaporated completely, and now it's trying to remove the fire down so that it doesn't burn the rice. When the fire is a lot and the heat is too much, what happens is right now it will burn the rice. Why? Because the water has already evaporated. So what we need to do is use the fire. You see the charcoal inside there that is moving on the side. We need to put it on top of the rice. So you'll see what I'm trying to say as you continue watching the video. Now, as you can see in the video, the water has evaporated. The rice is ready. So the rice is cooked. So there's one tiny last step that is remaining, and after that then we can eat this pilau. Yeah, the cooked rice usually call it pilau, and it's a very popular dish along the coastal region, that is in Kenya, in Dar es Salaam, in Tanzania. Yeah, anyway, so right now he's like literally soaking the pepper. As you can see, that is pepper. Yeah, he's soaking it in water, and then he's gonna put it on top, as the way you're seeing on the video, on top of that sufuria, the pan. Yeah, he's gonna put like that. This is very common. This is how we cook our rice. I know some people say use an oven, but this is a big pan. There's no way you're gonna put it in an oven, so it's outside. This is how we do it traditionally, the way we cook the pilau. And then he's gonna put the lid over there on top, and then from there then he's gonna pour in hot charcoal on top of that lid, as you can see in the video. So literally you're putting it in a hot oven, the rice. Then once it's cooked, after like 10-20 minutes, then you serve it to the guests and family members for people to eat. All right, so he's gonna put the hot charcoal. Now you can see there that hot charcoal down there. Yeah, just look at it in the video. This is the traditional way of cooking. All right, yeah, like the way I was describing it. So he's gonna put on the lid. It's very, very hot. Let me not lie, it's very, very hot. I was literally filming but at a safe distance because I was really scared. I didn't want to step on any of the hot charcoal that was at that place. All right, he's gonna spread it out on that lid. Yeah, now it's ready, as you can see on the video. It's just and then after that he's gonna wait for the next 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Then once it's ready, it's gonna be removed, and it's gonna be ready to serve the guests and family members. Just continue watching this video, please, until we are gonna end this video when you are serving the food, because I really want you to see the whole process on how we traditionally cook the rice or pilau on these special occasions, and then from the first step up to the last step. And this is the last step, to be honest. Yeah, the putting of the hot charcoal on top of the lid, and then after that, now this is ready. This is after 20 minutes. It's ready. They've already removed the hot charcoal from the lid. Now we are waiting to serve the food. So they're gonna remove it, as you can see in the video. Yeah, they're gonna remove it just now. Yeah, they're removing it, as you can see in the video, because it's ready, and they want to serve the guests and family members. So everybody you see on this video is someone who's like a family friend, or a guest, someone who's close to me, because that's how we celebrate family function, whether it's a wedding, a birthday, or funerals. Usually invite people who are close to you, and close acquaintance, close family friends, and of course family members. So now you see the rice is cooked. You see that hard crust. It's very, very delicious. I like to eat it. So they're gonna remove that hard crust first, and then now they're gonna serve people the food. Now you see there is removing it, like the way they're saying they're removing it. So they're gonna chip it slowly, remove the hard crust on top, and then they're gonna then it's gonna reveal the rice inside. See that they're doing it in small bunches. So as you can see in the video, like I said, they're gonna remove the hard crust in small batches until now you can see the rice itself. So that is pilau. You can see for yourself. They are preparing now to serve the guests and family members. You see the way they're doing it? That's basically how they do it. So they're gonna remove that, and then of course the people who really love eating that hard crust. I don't know about you, but I love eating the hard crust. It's very delicious. So yeah, they are there. Or sometimes you can also give it to the chicken. Yeah, we have chicken in the farm, so you can give it to the chicken. They eat, and yeah, it's good food. By the way, at the end of the day, it's food. We don't throw away food. We don't waste it. We use everything that you see here. So now the rice is ready. So please don't forget to subscribe.